All right, Shalom.
Yep.
First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Baha, Rakah, Kodash. I would like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect and the 1/3, pushing us 100% truth across the four winds so we can see the elect and make it to the kingdom. All right, I was just watching the Elder Apostle Tahar's video responding to a comment pretty much pertaining to what's going on today, you know, with the jab, all right, the shot, and also what's pertaining to the mark of the beast. And, you know, the points were made, but it was on my spirit, if you will, to do a land back. And Lord's will, I'm just going to entitle this, The Characteristics of the Mark and the Hour of Temptation. Okay, so this is the video right here. I actually got it playing. I just paused it. So I just want to bring out like one or two scriptures, and I'm going to go into the blue letter. I'm going to make it, you know, short and sweet, straight to the point. And Lord's will, it will be edifying to you sincere brothers and sisters, all right, that are tuning in, because at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. You know, just like the elder said, this is about, you know, the body, you know, edifying, warning the sheep, okay, because we have to have wisdom and knowledge in the times to come, so we will be stable. Okay, so let's get that real quick. All right, you have to be, you know, certain. All right, as we grow closer to the end, you have to be certain in what you believe in, so there's not a question when Esau comes with his trickery. All right, his propaganda, you know, his pharmakia, his witchcraft, his sorcery. You know, you want to be able to be confident in that day to know what you're up against. Okay, this is what it's all about. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So you have to have wisdom and what the prophecy is, and you also have to have knowledge of that same prophecy, okay? So we have wisdom to know the mark of the beast, okay, is pertaining to an RFID/NFC chip. Now, the reason we say that is because one of the major characteristics of the mark of the beast is what? Buying and selling, okay? You have to understand that there are characteristics, all right, with prophecy, okay? One of the characteristics of a prophecy of our curses is that we would be sold to our enemies as bondmen and bondwomen, and then through the knowledge of history, we can pinpoint, oh, well, that happened to us here. Oh, that happened there. So you have to not only have the wisdom of the prophecy, but you have to have knowledge in that prophecy. All right, and this is why, you know, through the Spirit, we can go out and look in certain countries and see people buying and selling with an RFID or /NFC chip, okay? That's what you have to understand, because you can assume that, you know, this shot is the mark of the beast, but does it have the characteristics of what the prophecy says the mark is going to have? And that's what? Buying and selling, okay? Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. And why would that be your strength? Because you're going to trust in the Lord and be like, oh no, I'm good. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you take the mark, there's no going back, okay? You can't repent from taking the mark of the beast. You see? And it says, the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is his treasure. And that's what it's all about, okay? Fear and trusting in the Lord, okay? Understanding, you know, these prophecies and the characteristics, okay? That's a major thing, is the characteristics of prophecy. So it's you shouldn't have a spirit where you're going to question, well, can it be this shot or can it be that? Because guess what? Through the idea of piercing, all right, is how the world will be tried. But the fulfillment of Revelations 13 is going to ultimately be coming through what? Where you can't buy or sell without this. You're not seeing them tell you, you know, you can't buy or sell without a vaccine, without the shot. But you are seeing them say, you know, no mask, no entry, okay? No shot, no flight. But guess what? If you have that, when you get in there, just because you have the shot don't mean you get on that plane for free. How are you paying? How are you purchasing these tickets? How are you purchasing the items that these stores have new mandates for? You see? So Revelations 13, And let's just get it real quick. Revelations 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great. And when you go into small, it means infant. When you go into great, it means adult. It's literally in the blue letter, okay? Rich and poor, free and bond. And you know what? I'll do it for you because I got one other precept I'm going to get. I just want to show you the characteristics, okay? Now, does the shot and the mark go hand in hand? It's looking like that. It easily is looking like that, okay? You can clearly see that, like the elder Apostle said, this is a buildup, okay? They're introducing you to a new way of life, all right? Injectables, implanting, things of that nature. So people are being preconditioned, all right, to lift up their sleeve or get something in their arm, okay? Oh, and that's another thing. It says in their arm, or in their hand, or in their forehead. People are getting the jab in their arm, not their hand. See, there's little characteristics that are, listen, Yahweh Shema Shai is very plain. And I'm going to read it. Watch this. Revelations 13 and 16. Matter of fact, let's see the translation. All you got to do is go into the blue letter. Okay, so I just wanted to see if they put child, so they still put small and great, which is fine. But let's just go right into the blue letter. I'm kind of zipping through because we're all very familiar with this, but I want to go more into the characteristics of the scriptures we know. So when it says he causes, guess what? Look at this. When he causes to make, okay, to make ready, you see, shoot forth, okay, to make a thing out of something, render one anything, constitute, okay, appoint, ordain, a law. So he's going to make this a mandatory law, okay, just like the jab. But there's more coming than just the jab. And he causes, or he appoints all, both small, real quick, let's go into small and great. Just going to zip through it, okay. Look at small, little one, less by birth. You see that? So what? Younger, of age, meaning a child, of small and great. So if small means a baby, what do you think great means? It means an adult, okay? Look, where is it? Stature and age, great, old, okay? Of age, the elder, you see? It says rich and poor. This is why they're using, all right, what's going on with this pestilence to take out who? The middle. So there's either going to be rich or there's only going to be poor. So this pestilence is opening the door to the mark of the beast, okay? It's opening the door to lead to it, because through this you have no more small businesses, okay? They're almost on the brink of extinction. Now you have large corporations, and if you don't want to abide with these large corporations, you're going to be poor, okay? This is why now you only have your Walmarts, your Amazons, things of that nature, because you're not going to be able to go to a mom and pop store, which is going to force you to go to the system, okay? So either you get down with the system and be in a state of richness, or you abhor it, right? You shun it, and you are so-called poor when it comes to the system. Lack of resources, lack of bread, not being able to go into stores, not being able to get this or get that. You see? So it says rich and poor, free and bond, okay? Free and bond, you see? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, has anybody been getting the jab in their heads? Has anybody been getting jabbed? No. Have they been getting their hands? No, they're getting it in their arm. See, the plainness of the scriptures are settling in. These are the characteristics of the mark, okay? It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see that? So, they're not making you buy or sell because of the jab. They're not making you buy or sell because you got the thing. But you can buy and sell with the chip. And that's the time we're coming into. All this is doing is building everything up. Everything's being built up for this greater prophecy. Okay? Now, even like the elder Pastor Har said, he was saying, could I be wrong? You see, that's why we have to, as he said, watch and pray. But since watching, we've seen a very big market with RFID. Do you know in the year 2017, it was either 2016, 17, or 18, the RFID market was marked up worth over $17 billion? Okay, so people that are insiders in business, they are investing in the market of RFID slash NFC chips. Why are they marketing and buying into it? Because that's the next big thing. Okay, that's the next big thing. All right. So you can clearly see, all right, what this is leading up to. Okay. This is leading up to that. All right. Now we have to watch it play out. The scenarios have to play out, but you need to be aware, okay, of the characteristics of these prophecies. That's what it's all about. Okay. So you can't say, this jab is the mark because they need to give it to you in your right hand. This is what John saw. John saw in their right hand or in their hands. John saw in their heads. John saw them buying and selling. And if you didn't have the mark, you couldn't buy or sell. You see? You're not seeing that with this jab, okay? But, time has to progress, but we can see what it's leading to. You see? You can clearly see what it's leading to. Now, I'm just going to get this because I said I want to title it The Characteristics of the Mark and the Hour. All right. And if you know what I'm talking about the hour of temptation. All right. People are being tempted now, but an even greater temptation is coming because you can be tempted because of your job and, you get the thing. But guess what? They're saying you still got to wear a mask. They're saying you got to get another one. But the scriptures don't say you had to get, there's only one mark of the beast, okay? And once you got it, that's it. Once you got it, it's a wrap. There's no turning back. So you have to understand the characteristics of the mark and the hour of temptation. Revelations 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And you also have to ask yourself, where's the dollar stand in all this? Because clearly there's commerce dealing with the mark of the beast, okay? And it's been on my spirit lately where I feel hesitant mentioning chip or RFID. So don't be surprised if soon we're not even going to be able to break down Revelations 13. Do not be surprised if a mass censoring comes against the RFID chip, man. So I just wanted to go into this word try, as I always do, through the Spirit. When I learned this, when a brother put me onto it, I try to always bring it out to put other brothers that may not know it. Okay, so to me, this is a this is a heavy hitting blue letter explanation. So when you go into the word try, it goes into periazo. All right, but then when you go to the etymology of periazo, okay, for the word try, look what it goes into. Pera. Look it. So the hour of temptation is going to come through the idea of piercing, but that idea of piercing will because you will need to be pierced to buy and sell. Okay? You have to understand the characteristics of these prophecies. All right? Now, are people being pierced right now in their arm? Yes. But are they being pierced right now to buy and sell? No. You see? So you got to understand the characteristics of prophecy, and that will be your wisdom and knowledge to give you stability in these times, man. Okay? That's what you got to understand. So you got to stay grounded as a tree planted, as it says Psalms, the first chapter, as a tree planted. Okay? Now we are watching everything unfold, all right? But you can clearly see that this jab is leading up to something greater because you have what is the word? Exponential. Okay, you have a very large market when it comes to the RFID slash NFC pertaining to buying and selling. Okay, getting in their cars, going to work. You had 3-score market right here in Babylon, and what was the first thing they bought? Food at a vending machine. What do you see? You see, so you got to understand the characteristics of prophecy, okay? And it's right here. Remember, Yahweh Bashar Shai is very plain, okay? And that's a cut. Is anybody getting a jab in their right head or forehead or their head? No, they're not. You see? Oh, the grievous sores. You see? So These are the characteristics that you want to keep in mind as we move forward, because it's coming to a time where we're not going to be able, to do lessons or to build you up in the spirit. You got to be built up right now, okay? And there's another scripture I want to get real fast. This is what it's all about. This is only to those that believe. 1 Corinthians 14:22. Wherefore tongues are for a sign, not to them that believe, but to them that believe not. But prophesying serveth not for them that believe not, but for them which believe. So this lesson is for those that believe, okay? And this should push your belief that much further. It's common sense. What are the characteristics of the mark of the beast? Are these? Am I seeing that? No. Okay, but do we got our eye on these things? Yes, but it's all going to play out according to prophecy, just like John saw. So we need to watch as well as pray. So Lord's will, you brothers and few sisters were edified through the Spirit as I was. And I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Kodash. With that being said, shalom.